Hello, my crafty friends, Dawn Robles, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today, I just want to show you how to make a super quick and easy thank you card for all those Christmas gifts that you received, using up your Christmas DSP and any additional embellishments that you may have. Before we get started on that, I just want to remind everybody that starting January 4th, our mini catalog goes live. Now this is our January through June catalog, and as you can see, I've got it all marked up, so there's a lot of goodies in there. Unfortunately, I can't share what's on the inside, but for my customers, you should be receiving yours in the mail anytime soon if you haven't received it already. If you're not currently working with a demonstrator and you'd like a catalog, please let me know. You can give me a call, you can leave me a message. I'll drop one in the mail to you, or if you're local to the area, I usually just drop them right on your porch. So, and through January and February, we are bringing back our celebration. Now, celebration is fantastic because I feel like you get more bang for your buck. So for every $50 you order out of any of our current catalogs, before shipping and tax, you'll be able to pick an item out of our celebration catalog for free. So if you spend $100, you can pick 2 items, 150, 3 items, and so forth. So again, if you have any questions, always just reach out and let me know, and I'd be more than happy to help you with that. Let's go ahead and get started on making our cards. Now today I am using the, what are they called? Wonderful Snowflakes. So I had ordered several packs of these, and these are actually my last few ones that I have. They just add a little oomph to it, and they will be available to you in our upcoming holiday catalog. So if you want them for next season, we'll be able to get them again. Our red ruched ribbon is also going to be coming back, and that will be coming back in our annual catalog that's released in May. So that is really great to know. So let's go ahead and get started. Today I'm choosing to do the Blushing Bride card with the Whimsy and Wonder DSP. I don't know if you guys had a chance to get your hands on that this season, but it is so beautiful. And I had some masculine cards I had to do too, and the Peaceful Cabin, or Peaceful Moments, or something like that. They had wonderful DSP. You know, the blacks and the grays, which is really great for masculine cards as well. So I will stop yammering and tell you the supplies that we're going to need. We need a piece of cardstock, Blushing Bride, that is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I did an inside layer at 4 by 5 1/4. I did an outside layer in basic gray that is also 4 by 5 1/4. I cut my DSP to 3 3/4 by 5, and then I have a scrap piece of paper for stamping my outside sentiment on. I am using the snowflakes that I told you about. They are shimmery and iridescent and absolutely gorgeous. I will also be using our Blushing Bride ribbon that was in the holiday catalog as well. And then just some the silver and clear epoxy essentials that are found actually in our annual catalog. So the stamp sets that I used to create my card were, let's look here. So Sentimental, I can't thank you enough. And if you have this bundle, it does come with the dies if you buy the bundle. And this is where I picked up this for the masculine cards. I just die cut these for the masculine cards right out of here. For the more feminine cards, I did use our layering dies, circle dies, and to cut my scallop out here. And then I'll use a 2-inch punch, which we no longer carry to punch out my sentiment. But again, you can use your circle dies to cut out your sentiment as well. I also used the Peaceful Cabin stamp set for the inside sentiment, just stating that your kindness makes the world a more beautiful place to be. So, okay, let's just get started throwing this card together. It takes longer to talk about it than actually do it, guys. So I'm going to fold my cardstock in half, and remember, if you always go from the middle out, you're going to get a more even fold on both sides of your card here. And then we can just go ahead and glue our DSP to our basic gray layer. And don't laugh, I'm out of glue. I'm out of everything because it was a very successful Christmas season. But now I have a big order to place in a couple of days. So I'm using my old style glue gun here. So I'm just going to put that on to the outside. Now I'm going to go ahead and add ribbon to this card, and you don't have to add the ribbon if you don't want to. I just thought it gave it a little extra oomph. So again, I'm using the Blushing Bride ribbon, and I want to kind of save my ribbon, so I'm not going to wrap it all the way around the card. Like a lot of times I'll just wrap it here like so and then bring it over and tie it, but I want to utilize some more of my ribbon, so I'm just going to cut off a piece, probably about, I don't know, probably about 6 inches, I'd say, maybe 6.5. And I'm just going to take 2 pieces of Scotch tape, put that ribbon right exactly where I want it, and flip it over. In fact, I cut more ribbon than I needed to, but that's okay, right? And then we'll just pull that tight, making sure, let's flip that back over. We want to make sure it's straight on the front. And then we'll just tape that down in place. And I think I'm going to add another little piece because I kind of cut that guy short here. Okay, so that's that. And then I'll cut myself another little piece, and I'll just make myself a fake bow on the front. And hopefully I cut enough. Or in this case, way too much. And since I want the tails of the bow facing me, I'm going to bring my knot to go up and down. And then I will make my little loops. And pull my bow tight until I get it where I want it. Little shabby chic there. And then just cut off any excess that I have. And I like to do that at an angle. So there I have my base, and I can go ahead and adhere that right to the front of my card base. Okay, we're just going to add that right on there. And I got a little glue on the outside of my DSP, so see, I'm just going to rub my finger and it comes right off. Fantastic. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my scrap. Oops, that's my inside sentiment. I'm going to take my scrap, and I'm going to stamp my thank you. Bring in my Blushing Bride, and I will just ink up my stamp. There we go. And then for the inside sentiment, I might as well do that while I've got it out. Beautiful. And now I'm going to go ahead and use my punch. Again, you guys can just use the circle die cuts to do this. I just had so many, I just wanted something super quick. And it barely fits in the 2-inch, but it worked. Then I'm going to take my finger dauber, and I'm just going to kind of add a little color around my circle here, just to kind of give it that little shabby chic look, you know. Go ahead and close that ink right up. And then I'll just adhere that to my scallop circle, which I had already cut to save some time. So we got that ready to go. And what we're going to do is we're just going to order. No, we're not going to order anything. We're going to put dimensionals on the top and the bottom. That way it can go across the ribbon on our card. So you really just need 2 dimensionals. One on the bottom, one on the top. Then we can kind of dry fit it right there. And see, that's pretty. You don't even need to add the snowflakes if you don't want to, but I do. I want to use some of this stuff up. So I'm going to slide my snowflake and kind of just play with it until I get it where I think it looks good. And I'm kind of check that out again. And I like that. So you can add a glue dot to the back of this or just a little bit touch of liquid glue. Again, I'm about out of everything, so liquid glue it is. And then I'm going to add a second snowflake just to kind of even it out. And again, just kind of shimmy it around until you find the place that you love it the most. I kind of want it like that. Glue that down. Got those down. Take my backing off my scallop circle and then just place it over the ribbon where I want it. Look good? Okay, press that down. Now, card is beautiful the way it is. It doesn't really need embellishments, but you know, I like that stuff. So I'm going to bring in the epoxy essentials and my take a pick tool. And I'm going to add some of these clear epoxies. Now this paper is full of iridescent silver, so you could even use the silver epoxy dots, but I'm going to use the clear for today. And then I usually like to add 3 or 4, so I've got 2 there. Let's just go ahead and add another one right there. The only thing left to do now is to add our inside sentiment. And we will have a card made. Like I said, it took me longer to talk about it than to actually make it. Again, just open your card base, adhere. And again, I got glue, so I'm just going to run my finger right there, and it just comes right up, and I roll it off. Okay, so that is my card today. I hope you liked it. If you do like it, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. I really appreciate it. You guys go out there, have a great day, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye for now.